my name's Nick. I'm with Sunshine State RVs in Gainesville, Florida. We are the #1 Class B dealership in the state of Florida. We're #3 in the whole United States of America. All we buy, all we sell, all we work on are Class B RVs, and we deliver them for free anywhere in the country. There are two really cool Class B RVs behind me, and we're gonna talk all about them in this video. So what these are, this is a Roadtrek Zion Slumber with a pop top, and this is a regular Roadtrek Zion. Same inside, same outside. The only difference is the penthouse. So I love Roadtrek. Roadtrek is one of the oldest Class B manufacturers. They started manufacturing in 1984. I'm sorry, 1974. They started manufacturing in 1974. This is their 50th anniversary, so it's a big deal. They've been manufacturing RVs for 50 years. They were the original. They were the first Class B manufacturer, and since then they've been the most innovative when it comes to lithium, when it comes to floor plans, when it comes to all different types of things. They were the first to build on the ProMaster chassis. They were the first to build on the Sprinter chassis back in like 03, 04. So Roadtrek has always been ahead of the curve doing some really cool things, and now everybody's in the Class B market. So everyone's fighting to be the next iPhone of the Class Bs, but Roadtrek has done some really cool things. We're proud to be one of their dealers. We were actually their first North American dealer back in 2021, I think, when they came out of when they kind of reorganized everything. And we believe in Roadtrek. We love Roadtrek, and I think if you watch this video, you're gonna see what makes a Roadtrek Zion Slumber or Roadtrek Zion, what makes it different from every other Class B on the road, and why, if you're looking for a ProMaster, a Class B RV on a ProMaster chassis that can sleep 2 people, and that is high-tech, comfortable, nice, high quality, why a Roadtrek Zion should be on your list. So in 2014, they started building the Roadtrek Zion. That is when ProMaster first released the ProMaster chassis, and Roadtrek jumped right on it immediately and started building on it. They had been building on the Chevy, and they had been building on the Dodge, they had been building on the Sprinter, but as soon as they could, they started building on the Zion. And immediately it became like the best-selling Class B van. Like everybody loved it, from the rear-facing sofas in the back, elevated fridge, lots of things we're about to go over. But Roadtrek was one of the first to build on this chassis, and everybody loved it. Roadtrek has the reputation, they have the innovation, and then very quickly they started doing lithium batteries, which nobody ever heard of lithium batteries in an RV prior to Roadtrek doing them in 2014, 2015. So they were the first to market with the lithium as well, and being that that's the case, everybody else started doing it also. So Roadtrek has a real cool reputation. They are celebrating 50 years this year, which is very neat as well. But what I'm about to show you are these Roadtrek Zions. So on the outside, you can tell this is a brand new chassis, 2024 Roadtrek Zion. It is on the new ProMaster chassis with all the new safety features, all the new upgrades, the new wheels, the new headlights, the new bumpers, everything new that Roadtrek has put on. Now, both of these Zions are the exact same exterior. Both of them are the exact same interior. The only difference is the pop top. So this has the pop top with sleeping for 4, so sleeping for 2 in the back and 2 up top. This one does not. This is just a 2-person sleeper. This has a Truma AC. The pop top has to have a different AC because of the size. So other than that, everything else on these 2 vans are the same. Like the floor plan, the storage, the technology, everything's the exact same. So as we're walking through the outside here, you can see this has the factory ProMaster wheels. Just like all Zions, all of the black cladding is painted, from the front bumper to the wheel wells to all the way down. Everything is fully painted. So that kind of gives it that high-end look and high-end feel that Roadtrek is known for. Something else that only Roadtrek does are these power steps. So obviously when the door's shut, the steps are in. When the door's open, it's a nice big step. I got a big old club here. Nice big step that to help you get in and out. It's also on the rear door as well, so it's really nice to have that step. As we're walking, you can tell they add some plastic down there, kind of dress it up and protect some of the stuff. But this is their Truma, so they have the Truma Agua Go on both models. Even though this doesn't have the Truma air conditioner, this does have the Truma hot water heater. Everyone knows Truma is one of the top names in the industry for hot water, for air conditioner. So anything that they can put, and the furnace. So the furnace is Truma and the hot water. So anything they can put in here for Truma, they're gonna do, because Truma's absolute top of the line. Now, this is cool. You see kind of below there, this is a compartment that they made. In that compartment, they put a lot of the plumbing. So it's really easy. You just kind of pick it up and you pull it down. It latches in a channel here and by a magnet. Roadtrek's one of the only ones that does both the Macerator and the gravity. So this is the gravity feel here. So you pull it and the waste will come out. But what most people tend to use is the Macerator. So this Macerator is huge. This is a brand new RV, so I am totally comfortable pulling this out. But if you look and see how big this is, I mean, this is, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 foot Macerator. So wherever you're parked when you're camping, you can park, you can leave it in there. Then when you want to dump, you can come dump it here. So what you do is you just stick it in the ground, you walk back over here, and then there's a button. There's a red button right there, and you press this button. You know, I like pressing the button when I'm clear away from the waste, just in case there's any type of explosion, which there shouldn't be and there won't be. It's not like the RV movie, or it's not like what you see on YouTube or anything. But, you know, it is nice. You press the red button here and it pumps the waste out there, which is great. You know, Roadtrek pays attention to these details, right? This is probably, for Macerators, one of the heaviest duty, thickest hoses that I've seen. You know, our waste is very acidic, they say, and so this is a very thick, heavy duty hose. There are thinner hoses that are made of cheaper material, but Roadtrek chooses to go with a higher end hose, which just kind of shows that, you know, Roadtrek does some good stuff. You know, they're not just throwing a bunch of crap in. They're not throwing a bunch of crap. They're not throwing a bunch of low-end materials for your waste. They are giving you some real nice stuff. So this is also something that when you buy from Sunshine State RVs, obviously we'll deliver for free to your house anywhere in the country. But if you come here to Gainesville, we'll fly you here, right? Once you get here, we'll pick you up at the airport, we'll bring you to the dealership, you can inspect your van, and we'll give you a walkthrough. We'll teach you how to use everything. And this is something we teach you how to use. We teach you how to use your hot water heater. We teach you how to use your Firefly, how to use your 30 amp service, how to dump, how to fill tanks, how to sanitize the tanks. We teach you, we spend as much time with you as you want. Then for the next 2 days, we put you up at a campground here in Gainesville, so that way you can test everything here in Gainesville. So is this like my microphone here? I can just talk into the waste hose. But my guys will teach you, Corey, Robert, Justin, these guys, they will teach you everything you need to know about a Class B van. So that way, when you leave Gainesville, you are totally confident that you know how to work everything, and you know that everything works. If you've ever owned an RV, you know there's gonna be a few hiccups in the beginning, and we wanna be there with you to help you through those hiccups. But then, we guarantee you a service appointment after 5 days of call, and we give you tech support over the phone. So lots of cool things that we do at Sunshine State RV. So you see it says Zion Slumber. This is the outside shower. This is hot and cold water. So if you do make a little mess, you do have a water hose. You can clean the mess up. These are sliding windows. They're locked right now, but this is a sliding window, so you can get some airflow in the back. It is nice to have windows. As we're walking around, Roadtrek does it a little differently. They give you your water fill and your 30 amp service coming out of the back of the van opposed to the side. I'm sure there's some deep, profound thought on why they do it. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure there's some deep, profound thought. Maybe we'll find that out from our friend, Canada Mike, who works at the Roadtrek factory, loves everything. He's been with Roadtrek a long, long time. Great Class B guy, great guy in general, but he knows. Maybe we'll phone a friend a little later. Maybe we'll ask him why the power comes out the back. But tow hitch that can tow 3,500 pounds. I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of the back of this Slumber. So the Zion Slumber has the rear facing sofas in the back. They can be twin beds, they can be a king bed, they can be a sofa and a bench. If you're traveling by yourself, you can just use one and use this for storage. So lots of different configurations. I saw someone the other day who was traveling by themselves. They took this mattress off, they built some shelves here, and they slept on that, and they hung out there, and they use this for storage. So lots of cool things you can do with that. There is some storage here. There's also 6 drawers that go along the bottom of this for a ton of underneath storage. So we'll cover more of that when we walk in the van. Roadtrek kind of has their patented screen here. So this is branded Roadtrek. It comes down, there's pockets in it. You can store things. You know what? Let's show everybody. My friend Hank Strange likes to open everything and show everybody everything. So you know what? In honor of Hank, we will do this. So here is the screen. So that way, if you do have your back doors open, you can have a screen and not let these big, huge Florida bugs into your van. And if it is nighttime, you can also have, how do I do this? This is like the nighttime shade you can put up, and it's dark, pitch dark on there. Zip this up, how do we do it? There we go. So there's lots of different configurations here, depending on how you want to use it. And I also like this, there's storage here. You know, my wife, I don't know, she's a pack rat, she's a hoarder. She's kind of a mix between like a pack rat and a hoarder, and keeps everything she's ever had. So like we were cleaning something out, there's like little pebbles that she collected when we were in Ireland 15 years ago that she thought were sentimental. Like everything you can imagine, my wife likes to keep. And so if we went camping in this Roadtrek, I can see her filling these pockets up with souvenirs wherever we go, and whatever we want to see, I can definitely imagine her filling these pockets up very quickly. But very cool that there's pockets there, and this here also zips down. So now you're totally sealed, right? But then inside it comes up to give you a blackout. So very cool screen package there. Let's see here. There we go. So now, like I said, tow hitch, you got your water fill there. As you're walking around the side, you see this is the area that you camp. So this is where you will be spending your time camping. You know, I got 4 kids. They're getting a little older now, so they're not always camping in a van with me. But when we did camp, this is where they like to hang out and cook. So I'd bring a table with like a little tabletop grill or a griddle or something, and we would all be sitting outside the van cooking right here. So under the awning, so the awning comes out and you have power plugs. Something else Roadtrek gives you that a lot of other companies don't is a little hookup here for propane. So this thing right here, you can have a propane grill, and you can plug the propane grill in there, and you can have a little propane grill right here, and you can use the propane from your tank, which is pretty cool that they give you the outlet to plug it into your grill, and you can be grilling here. There's lights, LED lights, there's all kinds of cool stuff. But this is where you're gonna camp and really enjoy God's creation, really enjoy being outside, because you know, the inside of the RV is really nice. The outside of the RV is what you go small so that way you can live large, as they say. But you do have a window here. Like I mentioned earlier about the door, the power door, the power step in the door. So you open the door and the big step comes out. So we're gonna actually, I wanna show you something. So the outside of these 2 vans are the exact same. What I wanna show you is, this is the Slumber that has the Zion and then what I call the penthouse or the pop top. But this is a regular Zion. So this Zion here has everything that I just showed you, and I gotta prove it to you, right? So people don't always believe what I say, but they believe what they see. So if you peek in here, you'll see this is the exact same floor plan as that. So same fridge, same bathroom, same power system, same technology. This has the exact same floor plan as the Zion Slumber. This is a Zion, the same drawers, the same table, the same cool screen package. Everything's the exact same in here. The only thing, you have a Truma air conditioner, because of the size, and you don't have the pop top. So True ACs are great. There's no pop top in this one. This is made more for 2 people, where the other one could be a family when you need it. So I just wanted to kind of show you the back of this one compared to the back of that one. But what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go jump in to the Slumber, and I'm gonna jump in that bed. We're gonna walk all through, and I'm gonna show you what makes the inside of this Roadtrek very, very unique. So we're inside of the Roadtrek Zion, and you can see and feel how spacious it is in here. I am 6 foot tall, 238 pounds, lean, mean, fighting machine. And I can fit, I can move, I can go in the fridge, go in the freezer, and I can then turn around, I can cook something, I can use the microwave. So lots of space in here, right? For a van, I mean, this van's 20 feet long. It is on the ProMaster chassis. ProMaster has made a lot of improvements to their chassis here in the last couple of years with the adaptive cruise control, blind spot assist, push button start, a big navigation screen with Apple CarPlay. It also has the crosswind detection. It has pre and post collision avoidance. So lots of great safety features. If you have a, I'll say 2018, 2019, 2020 ProMaster, and you drive this one, or you sit in the driver's seat, you can 100% feel a difference. 100%. ProMaster has stepped it up a lot and made this a lot more comfortable of a driving and feeling chassis. But then Roadtrek puts their van in it, so they've done a great job. Some of my favorite things about a Roadtrek. So it's a full lithium system, 600 amp hours of lithium batteries, 200 or almost 300 watts of solar on the roof. There is an underhood generator that is a second alternator that acts as a generator that generates power while you're driving to charge those batteries up. There's a 3,000 watt inverter as well. So with that lithium system, you can run your air conditioner, you can run your fridge, you can run your induction stove, you can run every light, you can run your microwave for 8 hours overnight easily, especially if you're conservative on your power. Putting the AC at 75, 76, this thing can run all night long. So Roadtrek's done a great job with their lithium and with their system that it does when you're driving down the road. It is recharging as you're sitting under the sun like we are today. You can tell I'm sweating. The sun is charging this up as well. And then as you are plugged in at shore power, the system is charging as well. So as you walk in, you see a nice big area here. I got both of these seats swiveled around so you can sit here, you can sit here. See, my wife wakes up a couple hours after I do typically. She tells me that there's studies that say that women need more sleep than men, and so that's what she's believing. And so when I get up, I don't know, 6:30, she's waking up at 8:30, and so when I get up, I don't want to disturb her, right? I want to get up. But I got to make my coffee and I got to come up. So what I would do is I would get up, maybe go outside, grind my coffee, maybe even bring the whole coffee maker outside. I'd make my cup of coffee. Then I'd come back in the van. I'd sit up here, have a table here, and I'd read my paper. I'd read the Bible. I would hang out. I would, catch up on Florida Gator sports, all the good things in life, and I would hang out up here while my wife is sleeping back there. So I like how they give you two, I'm probably 12, 15 feet away from her being here and she's there. So I like how they give you two separate seating situations. This is comfortable, right? I'd probably lean it back a little more. I'd probably like to, kick my feet up on something. So if I was hanging out, I'd probably have a table here. I'd be hanging out like this. That's just a love bug. We invented those here in Gainesville, actually. So I'd probably prop my feet up. I'd like to use this. I'd have, and so this would be a comfortable area, and you can do it the other way too if you like. So this is decently comfortable as well. You can get comfortable, hang out. You can read. You can, I might even fall asleep a little bit while I'm sitting here. But this is a nice, comfortable area here that I really like how they design this with the space in a 20-foot van. So there is space for a table here. As we're kind of walking through, you can see this is that screen. So this screen here does fold down. If you want to just do a screen, you can fold that down. And then also for blackout curtains, this is what you would use as well. There's another option for blackout. So what I like is it's not something you have to store somewhere. It's something, there's the blackout. So it is something that's already here. And what else is good at nighttime, this gives you a little added insulation. So, you know, Roadtreks are made in Canada, and so insulation is something that Canadians know about. Cold weather is something our friends north of the border definitely know about cold weather. So this thing is equipped for cold weather. Pretty cool. This is like a little countertop extension. You got USB port here, you got 110 plug, and a little, we call it cigarette lighter. It's not really what it is anymore, I don't think, but a little cigarette lighter, USB, and a 110 plug. So you can be here, you can be cooking and cleaning dishes or doing something here, cooking in the induction stove there, and their new sink kind of comes out here like this to where you can, you know, if my kids are thirsty, they'll run up and I'll just kind of do this and they'll just get something to drink. If you're hanging out and a bear comes at you, you can spray them with the little water hose there, maybe not, I don't know. But I like their new sink. This is new for this year. The new sink, the new faucet, you know, this kind of new area right here, they have improved this. This is what they call their white sand interior. Then bathroom. This is a nice big bathroom. I know I always try to get into it to show everybody what it looks like and what it feels like. So lots of space in here. You have a separate sink so you can brush your teeth. You can sit and brush your teeth. You can stand, you can shave. You got areas for shampoo here. This is your shower thing there. There's lights in here. I guess I don't know how to turn it on, but there's lights in here, there's space in here. You know, you can shut the doors, you can leave them open, whatever you'd like, but then you shut it and lock it just like this. And now this door's not opening, which is cool. So funny, they give you a magazine rack there. You know, magazines are kind of a thing of the past. Some people use them still. You know, you can put towels in there. I mean, there's lots of different things, but anywhere they can give you a little bit of storage, you definitely appreciate the little bit of storage they give you. So let's shut this. I'm going to show you how to get into, hopefully I have all my fingers when I shut that. I'm going to show you how to get into this pop top. So funny that we're having this conversation today, because last night or yesterday, my wife decided I needed a CPAP machine or she was not going to sleep in the same room as me anymore, she told me. We've been married 20 years and I was giving an ultimatum. I don't think she really meant it. I think she's joking, but she says that I have sleep apnea. So what I told her was we could get a Roadtrek and she can sleep downstairs and I can sleep in the penthouse. You know, she would not be opposed to that, but I'm going to have to try one of those CPAP machines. I'm getting to that age. So if anyone has any recommendations on the best CPAP machine out there, maybe the invisible one, I will take those recommendations. But this penthouse, this pop top can be used for husband sleeping or wife sleeping down here in the nice big king size bed, and the husband can be exiled to the pop top up there. Or if you have two people down here, you have a grandkid once or twice a year traveling with you, you can have the pop top. Or if you're a family of four, I sold one of these the other day to a family of four, two there, two up top. So follow me as we come up top and check out what this pop top is all about. So there's lots of space up here, right? There again, I'm a big dude. I don't know how to sit to where it's flattering, but I'm a big guy, lots of space. I would probably put my head here and put my feet down there. This is light and air. That is light and air. Behind is light and air. There's also a skylight as well. So I can easily sleep right here, and someone could even sleep next to me. So there is room. I like this LED strip. What's cool about it is you can dim it. So turn it on, turn it off. There you go. Or dim it. So lots of cool options there. There are phone chargers up here as well. I don't know what this is. What is that little thing? Oh, phone charger. There you go. So there's a phone charger. There's a place to put things. So lots of space. I like how big this is. So this is much bigger than most pop tops, which is nice. The skylight. So you can have a lot. I'm a little hot right now, but you can have a lot of fresh air up here. A lot of fresh air. And then if you had kids, grandkids, teenagers, this would be a great place for them to hang out as well. And it's not hard to get in. Hard to get in, hard to get out of. You know, this is Roadtrek has done a great job with their design. You know, I've never fallen climbing up and down one of these, so there's no blooper reels of me doing that. But I do have a feeling if I had to do it a bunch, there might be a blooper reel somewhere. And then, you know, you just kind of store the ladder. They give you a place to store it up there. For the video's sake, we're gonna throw it right outside. So climb up, climb down, lots of space, but this is the cool thing. If you don't need the pop top, if you're like, you know what, Nick, twice a year I go pick up my grandkids and they want to camp with us and we never have room in our van, and this is going to give you room. So if you just use it twice a year, it adds some money to the price. I mean, you know, $10,000, but you know, for what it is, for having the luxury of being able to put a friend up there, being able to put grandkids up there, being able to, you know, have 2 sleeping situations in a Class B, it is totally worth it. Totally worth it. So I said I'm gonna tell you a few things I love about this. So I love the lithium system. I love the pop top. This is something else I love. So I love the elevated fridge. That is a fridge on the bottom and a freezer on top. Oh, that's cold. Oh, that feels great. It's Florida and we are feeling the heat. So I love the elevated fridge. I also, look at this big drawer here. Nice big spice rack here. This is for the Gordon Ramsays of the world that do, you know, big meals in their vans. All this, if you don't do big meals, you'd be like me. You have Cinnamon Toast Crunch here, a loaf of bread here, and then like you roll your shirts up and put them there, roll your socks up and put them there or something. Maybe some peanut butter and jelly, you know. So this is cool if you need it. Lots of space. I like this big drawer here, but then there's also, you know, there's storage here. Nice big drawer here as well. And then there's a wardrobe cabinet here that right now it has the table in it, but you know, you can hang shirts in there too. As we swap places that quick, what's really cool is the storage that's under these twin beds. So this can be twin beds, right? If me and my wife were sleeping here, we would join it as one big one. But after last night, she's telling me she's not sleeping in the same bed as me anymore unless I get a Darth Vader mask. So I don't know if she would do this, but my thought is she would still sleep in this van with me. That this folds out, and you notice I'm still standing here, right? Because it doesn't completely reach, which is by design. So if you're sleeping here, what's very unique is you can still walk through here in the middle of the night if you need to. So my wife's about half my size, so she could sleep on the little side and my big behind can sleep on the big side. And then in the middle of the night, if we needed to get out of bed, we can just drop our feet and get out of bed, which is nice. Now, if you did want to have one continuous bed, they do give you a cushion and a little thing that pulls over, and this cushion fits perfectly right there. So that way you have it. So I like a lot how they did this. They gave you the aisle. If you have a dog, the dog can sleep there, but lots of space to move around, to sleep. You know, even on this one here, I'll just show you because it's hard to tell in a video what something looks like. And then I tell you and you don't believe me, so I need to show you. So if I had to sleep on this side, I could do it. I mean, this is, you know, this is good. My wife, but my wife being half my size, she could easily do it. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. My daughter's 20 years old. She's about to go to Italy and study abroad for 6 weeks. You know, before she graduated high school, me and her went on like a road trip through San Francisco and the Pacific Coast Highway and all that. This would have been cool to take. We rented a convertible, but this would have been cool for me and her to take together. And we obviously could have slept in 2 separate beds. She might have wanted to sleep up top because of my snoring, but we could have slept in 2 separate beds and we would have been fine. And this would be a great touring, lots of windows. But you know, if you travel with someone other than your spouse and you want 2 separate beds, this is a great option for that. So really cool. This is, you know, I said I'll just tell you the things I love about it. I love the lithium. I love the elevated fridge. I love the pop top. I love these drawers. There. Nobody, and I say no other van that I have ever seen has drawers. I can't even get to all of them. Look at that. Oh, there we go. I am struggling today. It's hot. So nobody, I've never seen 6 drawers that look like this in a van. I mean, you can put more stuff in here than you need to travel with. I mean, you don't need this much space. Roadtrek determined that you did. So this is a design they started in 2014. And guess what, guys? They haven't changed it. It's just, I mean, why change something that's not broken? I mean, this is phenomenal. Lots of storage, lots of space, cool bed. So I love the pop top. I love the lithium. I love the elevated fridge. I love all the storage here. I also love Roadtrek gives you a 2-year warranty. So very cool. Roadtrek will give you a 2-year warranty. Everybody else in the RV industry gives you a 1-year warranty. I'll open these up so you can see them as well. People like to see storage cabinets. Nice serious hardware there. Serious hardware there. More cabinets here. You know, a front sunshade, but lots of storage everywhere. So Roadtrek gives you a 2-year warranty. Sunshine State RV gives you tech support anywhere in the country you call us. We get a technician on the phone with you to help you through any situation that you're in. We also guarantee you a service appointment within 5 days. My service writers are telling me that it's getting harder and harder to do that because we're selling so many vans. So what we're doing is we're building a new dealership and quadrupling our service base so that way we can service everyone that has bought from us, and you know, we squeeze in people that haven't bought from us as well. So, but we are offering guaranteed 5-day service appointment to anyone who buys an RV from us. So you call us on Monday, we guarantee to get you in by Friday, and guess what that does? That lets you still go travel on the weekend. So if you go somewhere else and you can't get your RV fixed for 3 months, you might as well not even have it. You know, you're buying something, when it breaks, you can never get it fixed. You buy from us, we guarantee to get you in within 5 days. Now, we can't always get you fixed within 5 days because we don't have every part in the world, but man, we try our hardest to get you back on the road as quick as possible. So I love Roadtrek. I told you the things I love about this van. This is the Slumber. The other one I showed you is the regular Zion. Check out our website, check out Roadtrek's. I think that if you're looking for a van on a ProMaster with a lot of storage and a pop top, there's no reason why you would not have a Zion Slumber at the top of your list. Thanks for watching.